Hi everybody, my name is Hannah and this is my channel Ladybug Stitches. Today is June 24th and this is Flosstube number 10. I have a very full table in front of me today, so I really want to get started right away. First off, I want to say thank you so much for clicking on my video. I've had a surge of subscribers since my last video and it just makes me so happy to see. I hit 90 subscribers this morning, which is crazy. So thank you so much for sticking around and watching my video. I really appreciate it. So if you are new here, I have an Etsy store called Ladybug Stitches Shop if you want to check it out. And something I specialize in is doing cube shapes. So it's a pattern that finishes into a 3D cube. And my newest release is Beach. So this is my newest cube. It has a sand castle and waves and a shovel and a bucket and a crab. And I think it turned out so cute. I absolutely love the colors on this one. I think they turned out really great. I was really nervous about that sandcastle because sandcastles are kind of hard to design, but I think it turned out so cute and I just love it so much. I'm gonna be able to put it into my tiered tray over here next. I just wanted to show everybody. And so if you want some inspiration on how to display your cubes if you stitch some of my cubes, and so here it is. I have one right there and one down there, and so I like to surround it with a whole bunch of different things and I think they look so cute. So this is Beach. If you want to go check it out, it will be linked down below. And then I also have two new freebies that I will be releasing. Hopefully by the end of the video I will be working on getting these put up on my blog if you want to check them out. So they are Stars and Stripes. These are super quick stitches. I think it took maybe an hour to stitch. And so these are nice for filling bowls or tiered trays. I'll be putting them in my tiered tray as well. I just want to share them first. So I think they're really nice. So you can find these on my blog. They are free for anybody. I have a couple of others on there. I have some for Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter, I believe, and I will be doing a couple more as well. So I finished stripes with, of course, some stripes, and then I finished stars with some stars. So I got this fabric from Walmart, and then I finished with some cording that I made. I literally made like right before I did this video. So they're so cute. I finished them on 14 count coffee tea dyed fabric, and then I just chose a red and a blue to finish them. I thought halfway through, I was like, oh, it would have been really cool if I did like a white and a red and then a white and a red. And I already had two letters already in, so I figured whatever. So if you wanted to do that, definitely go for it. I think that would be so cool. So yeah, you can check these out. These are on my blog. They'll be linked down below if you want to stitch them. And if you do, tag me. I would love to see them. So there's that. And then so for the past 2 weeks, I have not really been stitching at all. I get flare-ups of arthritis in my hands and my hands don't want to work anymore. So I think last week and most of this week, the only thing I stitched were my designs. I needed to do some model stitches. So that has been the only thing I've been stitching on. And then the past 4 days, I haven't been able to stitch at all. I've been giving my hands some rest because they have been killing me. They kind of stop working after a while, and that's not good if you're a crafter or a stitcher or anything. So I have been not doing much stitching at all, but I still have a very full table, so I have been working on other things because I cannot sit still. So one of the things I have been working on is, I think in the last video I actually said that I wanted to do this. I had found a tutorial on how to make baskets out of vines and stuff. So I've made wreaths out of grapevines and blackcap vines and blackberry vines. So I wanted to try my hand at a basket. And so this is made out of Virginia creeper vines. They are very plenty in my area, so it turned out okay. It curves in a little bit, so the opening is really small, but for a first time, I think it turned out pretty good. So you can see the bottom there, and then it curved up around the side. So it's still drying. It still smells like fresh vines. So I think I only did it this weekend, so it still needs some drying time, but I think for a first basket, it's really not that bad. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this yet because it's such a small opening. Like, I was like, oh, maybe I'll put a cube, and it's like, the cube is the size of the opening, so I'm not really sure. It'll be something for sure. I'll probably put it in one of my displays, or I don't know. I think it turned out really cute though, so that is what I did this weekend. And then last weekend, I worked on some cork projects. Words. My aunt gave me a whole bag of wine corks, and she gave me some ideas on how to craft with them. And my mom sent me a picture of something she wanted me to make her. So I made some projects. So this is supposed to be a pumpkin. One of the corks, they started going off down here. They're supposed to be all lined up, but I guess some of them weren't the same size, so it got a little bit off. And then this one is supposed to go on top as like a little stem, and then my aunt sent me a picture of one that had leaves and like a bow on it, so it's not done yet. I just haven't had any inspiration to continue, so this will be done hopefully by the fall. But there's a pumpkin, and I painted them orange. That took a long time to do not recommend, but it turned out cute, so I like it. So there is my pumpkin, and then like I said, very full table. And then here is a Christmas tree. So the picture she sent me also had a base on it. It had a cookie, which is like a little slice of a tree. So I'm gonna ask my brother if he'll cut me some for me to finish this up. And then there was a bow on the one she sent me as well, and I'm gonna put a bow at the top as a star as well. This one turned out much more uniform. It helps when my aunt drinks the same kind of wine, so all the corks are pretty much the same. But by the time I got to the pumpkin, I ran out of corks that were the same. That's why they got all messed up. But I think that turned out really nice. I'm gonna put it out for my Christmas displays most likely. I just need to get a base and finish it off, and then it'll be good. And then my mom sent me a picture of an American flag out of corks that I wanted to do. And of course, I picked it up the other day and it broke, and I haven't had time to glue it back together yet. So imagine it's together, but the two bottom broke off. So here is the American flag. If you want to do any of these yourself, they're really easy. If you just take a picture of the video, you could probably get the layout pretty easily. It's not that hard. You just got to stack them together and paint them. So I had to do the stars on the blue, and let me tell you, that was not too easy. I was sitting at the table painting for quite a while. And then for some reason, the paint was not soaking into the corks too well. So when I got to the white was last. I was like, the white paint I had, I knew would soak in and like do really good coverage. So I watered it down, and then it just did not take too well when it was so watered down. So, and it kind of like got messed up there. So this one definitely needs some work. They're not done, but they're done enough for now. I just had them sitting, and I just was like, I can't continue them right now. So there is the American flag. Okay. I think those are all of my finishes. Like I said, I don't have any whips to share. So instead, I brought some previous finishes of mine and my great grandma's, because I got all of her stitching. So I will start with mine. Let me get the pattern. So this is Hummingbird by the Virginia Sampler. So cute. I love this one. So I actually stitched this for my grandparents. My grandpa used to sit in the house, and he wasn't able to get up. I won't go into all of his medical details, but he sat in the chair most of the day. So he would just look out the window and he would always tell me when he saw hummingbirds, because there was a hummingbird feeder right in the window. So he would always tell me every day, I saw a hummingbird, the hummingbirds are back. And it's just a fond memory I have. And so anytime I see a hummingbird, I think of him. So I stitched this for them, for both of my grandparents in 2020. I finished this on 22 count coffee tea dyed Ada, I guess Ada. And I did not use called for colors. I just chose my own, and I think it turned out really cute. And then I finished it on just a piece of wood. I don't even think it's stained. I think it's just like that kind of wood. And then I added this, like, I saw this picture frame idea on Pinterest out of wood, out of sticks, and I really wanted to try that, but it didn't quite work. So I put it on the board instead. And then I added some baler twine around the corners, and then it hangs from this little ribbon that my dad put into the wood for me. And so I gave this to them for Christmas in 2020, and they loved it so much they had it hanging up in their house. And when they passed, I took it back and I have it hanging in my room now, and I see it every day and it reminds me of them. So I think that turned out so cute. I love it. I love that piece so much. So that is one of my previous finishes. And then this one I have talked about before, and I've wanted to share it before, and I finally decided to just share it today. So this is, what's it called? Hold please. May Solely by Nora Corbett. Hold on. Okay. May Solely by Nora Corbett. I love mermaids, and this is my first mermaid piece that I did. Is that focusing there? There you go. And then I framed it. This is one of the few pieces I have framed, and so I'm going to hold it back here because the light kept reflecting everything in my room. So I did this on a 14 count Ada that I coffee tea dyed. Not coffee tea dyed. I'm trying to, oh, there we go. Okay, that's perfect. That I dyed myself with blue and purple, I think. It's like two different blues, and it's like, you can't tell on camera, but it looks very oceany in person. And then I used all the call for colors and all the beads and everything, and I think it turned out amazing. I love it so much. I have it hanging above my sewing machine, and I get to look at any time I sew, and I love it so much. So that's that. Oh, I could stare at it all day, but so that's that finish. And then let me clear some room here because my next previous finishes are tucked away under everything. Okay, so my great-grandmas, both of my great-grandmas on my mom's side, did a lot of crafts and sewing and everything. And so I asked my mom today who actually stitched these, and she had a hard time remembering because both of her grandmas were crafty people. I think that's where I get it from. So my grandma on my mom's dad's side, she was a 4-H leader, and she did a lot of crocheting and sewing. But my mom thinks these pieces that I'm going to show you were my mom's mom. So my great grandma, she did a lot of knitting, crocheting, stitching, and probably like anything that you can think of, really. I have a lot of her stuff. I inherited a lot of it because no one else really wanted anything. So I have a lot of it. So let me just show you some of the pieces that she did. So I obviously don't have any patterns or anything. I do have a lot of her patterns for like her knitting and her crochet, but nothing for her stitching. So your guess is as good as mine. And I think this is needlepoint or quick point. I'm not quite sure which the difference is, but it's a little broccoli. It is so cute. My grandma had these hanging up in her house above the entryway to the living room, and I always loved looking at it, and I always thought, I'm gonna get that piece one day. I don't care, I'm getting it. And I did. So this is a set of 4 actually, and I only brought 2 to show today. But so cute. It is very dusty. If I had to guess, I would guess she probably stitched all these in the 60s, 70s, somewhere around there. She passed in the 90s, the late 90s, before I was born. Dating myself a little bit there, but so I never met her. Her name was Vera. She seems like a lovely lady, but I will learn about her through her pieces this way. So little broccoli, and then we have a tomato, maybe a tomato, not quite sure. I think it goes that way. I don't know. There is nothing on the back. Like, these are all professionally framed as well. They have the paper on the back and everything. So she really loved all of her pieces, and you can tell. So that's like a little tomato, I think. And then these, this is a set of 2. I have these sitting above my sewing machine as well. Let's see. There you go. This is cross stitch. It's on some kind of linen, I think. There's a little poodle. Oh, it's so cute. Also professionally framed. This was hanging up in my grandma's house, in a little hallway to the freezer under the stairs. So they did not get a lot of no sun. There was no sun. A lot of dust, and so they're kind of dirty a little bit. And the fabric, you can tell, is very aged. Let's see. Yeah, you can see the fabric is really aged on them. So they're a little worse for wear, but that's okay. And then the little kitty, of course, you guys know, if you know me, I love kitties. So of course I had to have this one, and I couldn't separate it from the dog. There we go. This is also cross stitched, so I'm assuming this was probably in a set of like a kit set. Definitely looks 60-ish. So these 2 are so cute. I have them hanging up right next to each other by my sewing machine. It's like cloudy out today, so I had to turn the lights on. Trying not to get the glare. There you go. I think they're so cute. I love them. And then let's put these down here. Just tossing everything on the floor. This is quick point or needle point. Again, I'm not really sure the difference. This was also a set. So this is a 4-season set, and this is fall. I have the other 4 as well, or the other 3. These were hanging in my grandma's bedroom, and nobody else wanted them, so I took them as well. So there is obviously winter, spring, and summer, but I only grabbed this one to share today. So pretty. I love these. And then this one is not professionally framed, I guess. You can kind of see the cloth on the back, but yeah, so I would guess these are pretty old, 60s maybe. So cute. And then I have 2 more. These are biggins. There were 3 more big pieces hanging up. These were hanging up with the cat and dog in the same hallway, so they also got kind of grody. But there you can see it says, "Reap rich harvest that love has sown." A couple of them that are like this size were religious sayings. I'm not religious, but I will definitely keep them. So my grandparents were pretty religious, but yeah, so cute. I really like this one because my grandparents were farmers, and my great-grandparents were farmers, and my great-great-grandparents were farmers. So farming kind of runs in the family as well. So yeah, that kind of reminds me of them, and I think it fits them perfectly. This is cross stitch with a lot of back stitching. There you go. I'll kind of pan up a little bit. So pretty. This was professionally framed, but I'm also noticing like they kind of cut off the border a little bit, so I'm not sure why they did that. It's pretty interesting, but it is, yeah, it's got a tag down at the bottom where it was framed, and it's got the paper, so I'm not really sure why they would do that. that's kind of interesting. But this definitely has like 60-ish, 1960-ish vibes to it. That's why I think it was from that. So, okay. And then one more. I'm running out of room on the floor. If you hear crashing, don't worry about it. So this one says, give me time for patience, for understanding, time for patience, for understanding too, time to remember thoughtful deeds to do, time to believe in all fellow men, time to perceive the value of a friend. That was hard to read. This is cross stitch, also on a linen, and it's got some sparklies in it. Some sparkly thread. So pretty. I don't know if this is a certain saying. If anybody's heard this saying before, let me know. I'm not sure where it's from. But I really like that. And it's also professionally framed. It's got the peeper on the back as well, and the little tag where it says it was framed. So pretty. This one's actually in one of the best conditions from the ones that were back there. It just needs a good Windexing. I have these sitting in a box for now. But yeah, so those are my great grandma's pieces that she did. We also have a bunch of her crochet blankets and her knitting. I actually have so I guess knitting people back then did pillows, like pillow covers, knitting pillow covers. And I have one of her pillows that's completely finished. And then I also have the front panel of one pillow that she wanted to do. And I don't really knit, but I know how to cast off. So I think I'm gonna cast that off because it's pretty much done. And I think I'm gonna do something with it one day when I get the courage to do anything with it. But yeah, so that's a little backstory on some of my personal family history. So maybe now you know me a little bit better, I guess. So those are all my previous finishes. Let's see, I buried my list. Now we have haul. I have a lot of haul. So it started out, I was like, I don't have a lot of haul. I have like one thing. I think in my last video I said I was ordering floss and floss can't travel alone. So I also got Troublemakers by Pedal Pushers. So cute. I've seen this series everywhere and I've wanted to stitch it so bad. So I finally got this one. I don't know if I'll have time to finish stitch this fall. Words are hard. But I will definitely stitch it in the future. It is so cute. So that was my only haul for quite a while. And then, let's see, Friday, my mom and I went to Michael's and Walmart, and I splurged a little bit. So let's go through that. Okay, so I got this board. It's just wooden board from Michael's. And I have a design that I want to put on here. Hopefully going to be released in July, maybe August, depending on how my hands are going. So I got that for that. And then, let's see, I got some fabric. This is going to be either this one or this one, which I also got. I couldn't decide. It's going to be for my new All Piled Up, which is my August monthly pattern. You might be able to tell by the colors what it's gonna be, and I think I showed it in my last video too. I didn't bring it today. I'm almost done with it, but I did not bring it. But you might be able to tell what it is. So I can't decide. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna choose yet. By the way, if you do stitch my monthly All Piled Up series, I can show you. I have June sitting right here. June, this is Strawberries, which is in my Etsy shop. Sorry, there is a tractor in the field next to my house and I was not expecting that, so that distracted me. But anyway, so this is my monthly series. Each one is a simple design that is in a 5x5, I believe, square. And so the next one for August will be something related to these colors. So can't decide which one I want to do, but that'll be released hopefully Friday. I am going away on Saturday. I'll be going away for a week. My mom's boyfriend has property up in upstate New York, and we go camping up there, and we go for about a week every year around 4th of July. My mom goes a couple more times every year, but I only go 1 week out of the year, and I'm so excited. One of my favorite things to do in the summer is pick berries. I've been picking blackcaps around my house. And I'm so glad you can't tell on video, but I have poison ivy all around my eye and all on my arms and everything from picking blackcaps. So that's what I've been doing lately instead of stitching. But so what was I saying? Oh, in New York. So when we go up to New York, there's a bunch of wild blueberries. There's got to be hundreds of bushes around the property. And so I just spend a couple hours every single day that we're there, and I just go around on the four-wheeler and I pick blueberries all day long. So I am looking forward to that. So I will not be around for a week. My Etsy shop is still open. You can still watch my videos, everything like that, but I will be off grid pretty much. So anyway, I keep getting distracted. So my monthly series will be updated on Friday, hopefully, if I get it done and I can get it uploaded in time. So look out for that if you want to stitch that as well. So back to haul. I was coming home, little side story again. I get off track so easily. I was coming back home from my dad's house the one night, and I passed there. I'm up in like the mountainous farm side area of New Jersey, so I pass a lot of farms. There's a lot of farm activity going around me. Anyway, I was coming home and I passed this field that was full of lightning bugs, and I just got instantly like transported back to when I was a kid, and my cousins and I would go in the field behind our house, and my brothers, and we would just catch all these lightning bugs, and we would just hold them in our hands, and if they stayed with us, we gave them a name and we said we were lucky. And then we would walk back home to our house and we'd go, Papa, I don't want to leave the lightning bug, and then the lightning would fly away. And it's just such good memories of catching lightning bugs and holding them in our hands and playing with them. So I had this idea to do a design. I don't have it designed yet, but I really want to get it designed for this summer as well. So I had to pick up some floss for that. So this is E940. This is a glow-in-the-dark floss, if you kind of can tell where this is heading. So I had to get those flosses for that. Long story short, I guess. And then I got, while I was driving home, and then the next night, I was thinking of how I could finish this piece that instantly came to mind, and then I realized I needed some glow-in-the-dark paint as well. I already have the finishing piece, and I don't even have it designed or anything, so that's crazy. So I'm way ahead of myself at that point, but hopefully I will be able to design it this week and I can stitch it because I'm so excited. Anyway, okay, so this is not last, never mind. Last in my basket, and I have a whole pile on the table there. So this is also from Michael's. I got my ears pierced in October of last year, and I've been trying to grow my collection of earrings, and I had no 4th of July earrings, so I picked those up as well. I don't know if you needed to know that, but I did. And then I got these two from Walmart, a little anchor wooden piece and a bee wooden piece. And then I'm going to put this pattern. This is Quirky Quaker Queen Bee by Darling and Whimsy Designs. I'm gonna put that on on that. I think that'll be perfect. I wanted to stitch this summer, and it's really quick. I probably could, but I haven't even. I have all the floss. I just don't have the fabric or anything. So my hands hurting really threw me off. It's no fun. So that'll be going on that. And then I got this pattern. This is Festive Little Fob Seaside Edition from Heartstring Samplery. I showed this in a haul a couple videos ago, but I'm gonna put one of them on the anchor. I don't know which one yet. Maybe the anchor. I don't know, or the boat, not really sure, but I want to put one on the anchor. Hopefully that'll fit. And then I have another This is from Michael's, and I saw online, I think I was watching a video, or I saw on their website, I'm not really sure. I was looking through their stuff, and I saw this fish, this little fish table. Like, are you kidding me? That is so cute. So I had to pick this up as well, and I thought maybe I could put the fish on there, maybe, not sure. But I couldn't leave this behind. It was the cutest thing ever. So I love it. So I got that fishy. And then last but not least, I picked up a bunch of florals. I got some tulips, some little pink roses, some 4th of July picks, and some leaves, and then 4th of July flowers. So I'm gonna use these to make some, to take some pictures of all my projects, and to do some finishing pieces, I guess. And I think that's the end of my haul. I just think that's it. Then plans. So hopefully my hands will be better. I'm not really sure what I want to stitch. I want to work on a lot of different pieces, so I think whatever's calling to me in the moment. I think I'm just gonna stick with my models for now. I really have to get my monthly piece done for Friday, so I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet. If I have time, then I'll pull something out, I guess. But I'm gonna rest my hands as much as I can. I'm not sure. I'm gonna bring some stitching when I go up to New York, but I'm not really sure if I'm gonna stitch on it or not. I like to read when I go up there because it's nice and quiet. So who knows? It'll be a surprise to you and me. So yeah, I think that's about it. We're at the half an hour mark, which I didn't even think I would have that much. So I think that's it. I will let you all go. I will be back in 2 weeks. I hope you all, if you're in America, I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July. I hope you spend the day doing whatever you want, hanging out with family, barbecuing, whatever. I will be hanging out. So I hope you all have a great 2 weeks, and I will see you then. Bye. Never mind. Not bye. I'm back. I had this magazine sitting under my book, and I didn't even see it, and I forgot. So this is also part of my haul. I got the Halloween edition of Just Cross Stitch magazine. I got the subscription. I subscribed, so I got this finally. I was so excited. So I have pretty much tabbed like everything. I think I only tabbed the things that I want to stitch, and I tabbed like pretty much everything. So I wanted to share a couple things that I hope to stitch one day. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, this is Happy Haunting by the Stitcher Hood. Love it. I love that purple. So pretty. And then on the same page is Cemetery Bands by Sprouting Lupine. Love it. I love the little skeletons. So cute. And then let's see what else we got here. I know there's probably some videos out there of people flipping through these magazines, so I will not be doing that, but I will show you just a couple of things that I'm gonna stitch one day, maybe this fall. I don't know. So this is Prim Oween by Wrought Iron Stitching. Here, let me show you this side. It's that one. Love it. I love that crow. And then let's see what else. Of course, October Gathering by Nikki's Creations. You will see kitty cats. Of course, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. And of course, another one, Black Cat Sampler by Faithworks Designs. I'm not a sampler person, but that one got me. I have 2 black cats. If you've seen my videos before, I have a cross stitch pattern that I've designed with them, and I was actually holding them today. They're so cute. They wanted to hang out, so yeah, so cute. Gotta stitch that one, of course. We got Halloween Friends by World on a String by Dara. There you go. such a cute one. So small too, I like it. I think it's in a cloche, a little cloche. And then what else we got? Let's see. Work Hard, Play Hard by Jessie Schofield. It's this one up here, I think. Yep, that one. So cute. And let's see, one more. I'll show you one more. What's this one? Okay. Spooky Skyline by Mod Cross Patterns. Of course, another black kitty. So cute. So just wanted to add that in. I was so excited. I kept looking in the mail and I kept going, is it here yet? Is it here yet? I'm so excited. This is my first Halloween edition that I've gotten. I've gotten a couple of the Christmas ornament ones, but this is my first Halloween one and I was so excited to get it. So I will definitely be stitching some of these, and it'll otherwise sit on my shelf for a couple years and I'll stitch them whenever I need to. So okay, just wanted to add that in. I stuck it under my notebook, under my notes, so I didn't see it when I was doing my video, but now I will say goodbye again, and I will see you all in 2 weeks. Bye!